Hello, Virgo. A very, very happy birthday to you. Welcome. This is your general guidance for September 2022. It's general, it's not specific on any one area. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. So I've already pulled your oracle cards, and we will be adding some tarot to it as well. I've got some tarot cards out, but Virgo, this is looking really, really good, my darlings. This is so good, especially for your birthday time. So let's talk about September for a moment. As you know, that you are Mercury led, and Mercury is going retrograde around about the 10th of September. We've also got a very big full moon in Virgo around the same time. So this is a time of reflection, looking back. Where have I been? Where am I going? What do I want? A lot of reflection. But Virgo, you are working on something. You have a project in the mix at the moment, do you not? All right. Whether that project is, I want to change my career, build a business, I want to get promoted. What is it I want? Whether that is about love, marriage, whatever, there is an ascension going on here. Right, your first card out from the angels, this one is the ascension card. Now, this is all about rising up. Yes, this can mean spiritual ascension, of course it can, that you are starting to, they're correcting me, or I'm not starting to, many of you have been trusting your intuition, your gut for a long time, but that inner voice is getting louder and clearer, and you are really being able to trust it more and follow it more. And as you do, it means that you are starting to ascend into a higher place. Right, why is that important? All right, when we talk about spiritual ascension, we're not just talking about being able to connect better to your inner voice, your intuition, your higher self, your spiritual team. But as you step more into that trust, that knowing that I know where I'm going, I know what I want, this is empowering. And as you empower yourself, you start to see evidence showing up in life around you of that empowerment. You start to feel more confident and more assertive, believing in yourself more, which means you can achieve more. If you don't believe in yourself, it's very difficult, almost impossible, not quite, but almost impossible to achieve anything unless you truly believe that you want it, you deserve it, you can have it, you can make it happen. And you absolutely can. So you are in this energy of ascension. I mean, if we look at the card there, do you see the light coming out of that tree? That's the tree of life, the tree of knowledge, the tree of where all power lay, and the power lay within you, and you tapping into the power of the universe as well, and you're co-creating, you're going up those staircase into the light. Now, when we talk about the light, as I said, it's not just about spiritual ascension. Your life starts to ascend. Your life starts to go up a notch into a better level, having more love, having more peace, having more connections, having more prosperity. We're moving into that time now, and this is your birthday time, your birthday season, and so we're moving into that now. I'm a Virgo too. We are in this beautiful energy of abundance. So let me show you what's coming out here from the unicorn cards. We have number 8, open to abundance, believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. Right, so this prosperity is wanting to move towards you. Now, you are on a mission. That's what I said at the beginning. It feels like a mission to move yourself into a different stratosphere. Right, you're going up, you're moving towards that abundance. Now, because it's there for you to step into, we want to be open to receiving, which is why it says that on the card. Right, you need to believe that you deserve it, and you need to accept it. All right, so be open to receive. Now, sometimes it can be a windfall that just comes your way. But more often, it's that you suddenly get those aha moments, those ideas about, oh, I could do that. And that could bring prosperity to me. And that is beautiful. And coming in from the wisdom of the oracle cards, we have the milk and honey, no place like home, and by the book. So let's look at this one for a moment. By the book. It's a very Virgo card. It's doing things properly with integrity, doing things from a place of love, being of service, very Virgo. How can I be of service? How can I be of service to others and help them, and also in so doing help myself, being open to create for myself by being of service to others, right? There's a lovely wording that Jake Ducey uses where he says in his abundance hypnosis, everything I do with love. And it's absolutely true, because when we come from a place of love, being of service, it's such a lovely energy and draws good things to us. So whatever you're doing here, you are doing it by the book. You are following your inner guidance and your external guidance, and you are moving towards this place of milk and honey. This is another abundance card with the rainbow, the little elephant there. So we've got elephants here as well. All right. Elephants represent family, loyalty, memory, knowledge and knowing. All right. There's little baby elephant playing in the milk and honey, which represents abundance, prosperity, not just money. All right. Money is one part of abundance, but when we have all the abundance, everything is flowing, everything is working. That rainbow is saying it's there. And where does rainbows come from? After a storm. So yes, we've been through a difficult time. Some of you have been changing up the way you work and your desires and wants, and moving away from perhaps what you were doing. And that takes trust. And that trust is what is moving you towards that ascension. And that is just beautiful. Now, the no place like home, with that little hook there, you can pick up that home and take it with you wherever you want to go. The number 15, fives are about change, sometimes conflict, sometimes inner conflict. But this is about saying, am I willing to make the changes that my heart and my soul is guiding me to make? Because if I can't trust that, there's such good stuff coming. There really is. It's moving in and it's moving towards you. And I'm feeling here with the abundance, the milk and honey, and the ascension, all of these energies coming towards you. This is unfolding now through September, October, November, right? When we are looking at making significant changes, as you are here, it doesn't usually hit in the space of a few days. It's a gradual build up to something better. But it's all starting now, which is a wonderful time for it to be starting. Now, the animal spirit are giving you these two. There's another one as well we'll talk about in a moment. We have dove spirit, be at peace, and deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. Now, deers are all about gentleness, compassion, not all right, they're showing me but a bull at the gate, not bull at a gate. It's allowing, as we step into that allowing and trusting, right? But taking inspired action where it feels right to take it. If you suddenly decide, like, I'm ready for love, right? What am I going to do about it? I'm going to be open to it. I'm going to allow myself to reach out for connections in a very gentle way, and allow it to come to me. And that dove spirit, bringing the peace, the internal peace, because that's why you're making these changes. That's why, because you want more peace. You want to feel more safe and secure within yourself. This no place like home is all about home is within. We often think, excuse me, we often think if we move here or do this or do that, then we'll feel at home. But home is a place within. And when you feel at home where you are, then the good stuff comes to you. But it also means that you can move anywhere you want because home is within you, not in a place. And it's the cart before the horse type thing. Feel that home within where you are right now, and then allow yourself to move wherever it feels that you want to move to, whether that is moving home or changing a job or changing your home up. Whatever feels right for you here, there is a strong energy of this peaceful, gentle, loving energy within you that is coming from a place of trust that is allowing you to move forward. Now, you are at the moment, as we go into September, in the in-between place, right, of where you were and where you're going. That void in the middle, it's unfolding, and we need to stay in the trust. So it's asking you to embrace the in-between. That in-between place is usually a place we feel uncomfortable. We know where we were. We know that we want that change, and we're making that change, but that middle bit, that in-between bit, can be a little bit scary. And this is where come into the trust, because there is some really good stuff waiting for you on the other side of this transition, right? Now, what you're leaving is the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. You're taking a step back from what has been challenging and difficult. Many of you are doing jobs, and not just jobs, but helping, being of service, and not being paid, not being supported, just being taken for granted. And you've just made that decision. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm worth more. I deserve more. And I deserve and desire for my needs to be met. Not just my basic needs, but more than my basic needs. So those of you who have been struggling with that Five of Pentacles, it's time to take a step back. The Four of Swords is, right, I'm just going to step back from that. If you've left a job, or you are in the process of leaving a job while you are moving towards something better, you're in that in-between state, and you can be absolutely worried about money. Like, oh, is it going to be okay? Is there going to be enough here? Just trust. Just trust. You're being moved into something better. You're in that in-between bit. So take a step back and just trust that the good stuff is coming, because it is. We have got the Six of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands here. This is lovely. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning here, a new job, new enthusiasm, right? You've been bored. You know you've been bored. So many of you have been frustrated and, unfulfilled, dissatisfied. It's not enough. Am I being greedy to want more? No, I want more. My soul is crying out for more. I want more fulfillment, more contentment, more ease, and I'm moving towards that. So this new beginning wants to move towards you. And that new beginning with that Six of Pentacles says it's going to be okay. This is the card of receiving. This is the card of generosity, having more than enough, being able to meet your own needs and having enough left over. So more than your needs. This is what is moving towards you. So let's find out some more. Let's get some more cards on this. So what is moving towards my lovely Virgos? So we know that we are in this in-between bit. We know that we're moving towards ascension and abundance. So can you give us some information on the how, please? Give me some information on the how. All right. Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the World. And at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. And underneath that is the Nine of Cups. All right. So you have choices. You have options. What are my dreams? What are my goals? What is a life of meaning for me? What is going to bring me the richness that I want in my life? And as I said, not just monetarily, but in terms of feeling fulfilled and satisfied. So there are options. There are choices here with that Seven of Cups. So that Two of Cups that wants to come out, this is love, but is also self-love and self-worth. This is communication as well. So I am communicating. I am reaching out because I've been stuck here for too long. So if you've been stuck without love, stuck in being able to take your own self-love to the next level, it's time to take some action. The Knight of Cups is an action card. So I'm taking action on my emotional fulfillment, right? Whether that's love or to feel emotionally fulfilled in your work, in your life, in your relationships, whatever it is. I have been stuck because I couldn't see a way to do it differently. And this is why that Five of Pentacles was there, right? I didn't want to give up the job that I had, even though I wasn't happy there and I wasn't being paid enough. I was too scared, but I've taken a step back from that fear. And now I'm going to take action to get myself out of this stuck space. So what action? Let's find out some more, because this is wanting to come to an end. We've got the World. So that struggle energy, that lack energy, that not enough or not good enough, that's done. It's done. All right. So just step into your power and your worth. Step into I deserve, because Virgo, you do. You absolutely do. So step into that and allow that old energy of, well, it'll do, and let it go. Just let it go, because it wants to come to an end. Tell me more. All right. So we can overthink, we can overanalyze, we can hold on well past something's sell by date, because we, even though it's not enough for us, it's what we know and we're familiar with. But it's time to step forward into something new. Four of Wands now. This is home and security and that place of home within yourself. This can be moving, absolutely, the Four of Wands, to say that I'm going to move for that job. That's my dream job, but I'm going to have to move for it. Or I've always wanted to, there's my dream, to live abroad or to live in the countryside. This is the time to say, I'm in that in-between space. Let's make it happen now. Let's not let another year go by where I'm in the same space, dreaming of a different life, but I haven't had the courage to take the steps towards it, because this is the time. The courage is here. Take the steps towards it, because that is there. There's better life for you, but you've got to take the action. The Knight of Wands is the really action from a place of empowerment, of believing in yourself, of motivation and drive. And underneath that is the Fool. So there is this new beginning. And the Six of Wands with the Sun. I mean, come on, Virgo. Come on, let's just look at this. The new beginning, which is successful and bright and beautiful. When we have the Fool with the Six of Wands, which is the success card, the victory card, being seen, being recognized, being known, there is your victory, because you have trusted, because you have stepped out of that comfort zone towards the abundance, which is your birthright. And the Sun coming out with it, just to completely confirm that this new beginning is absolutely deserved and justified. This has been a strong theme for Virgo from, well, everything that I've been hearing and seeing is all about this is Virgo's time. Yes, it's our birthday season, but it's more than that. Yeah, this energy wasn't here last September for your birthday. It is here now. This is the time we jump on it and we harness it. This is fantastic energy, Virgo. Use it, utilize it, jump into it. And it's coming from a place of trust to say, yes, I'm going to take that risk. The Fool is taking a risk. If we don't take a risk, nothing changes. Calculated risks. I'm not saying, leave a job and make yourself homeless and trust that something new is coming. Calculated risks, baby steps, little steps, medium steps, big steps, but make steps, because there's something better here for you. And it's your time to grab hold of it with both hands and do a little happy dance around with your hands and arms in the air, saying, whoop, whoop, go me, because I made it happen. I deserved it. I dreamt it. I dreamt it into reality. I've taken the steps to make it happen, and I am going for it. All right. So, Virgo, that's what I have for you. It's an amazing message for you for September. Enjoy. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. You take care. Bye bye.